Alright boys, it's later in the day, but I'm going to go over my trade here. I was coming in the morning, had a very bullish bias. Right before I got on the market, we swept the previous day high, so what I wanted to see was a pullback. I was just looking for some kind of pullback to move us higher, but instead, we just continued to pump, so I caught a continuation. Get a few strong 5-minute fair value gaps form here, and a pretty big 15-minute. So I used the 15-minute. I wanted to see us retrace back into this gap to CE of this gap and held it. And then also was in equilibrium of this small leg up. Needed to see this inversion. Honestly, this was really the only trade that I saw up until this point. Tap into this 15, hold CE, we put in this internal SMT, and we got this 2-minute inversion. Wasn't huge on where we closed, like we closed with 1 point to spare. And then also ES did not inverse this gap. ES actually didn't even tap into the 2 minutes, so I'm thinking that's kind of why it worked out. I feel like if ES would have mitigated some of this gap and not closed the inversion, then we would have seen a deeper pullback. But I think because ES did not tap into this gap, I think that's a good reason why this inversion worked. Took 2 contracts out of 5 at this internal high here. Looking back, I really wish I just would have went for a 1-to-1, but instead I was targeting the 1 standard deviation level. But a 1-to-1, I would have made all my profits. Well, I already kind of said this before, but I'm going to start prioritizing some more 1-to-1s for the next little while and see how they play out for me. What I wanted to do is just take off some contracts here and then leave runners for the rest of the move. Live and you learn.